Welcome, Self-Talk Experience family. Listen, if you're watching this on the day that we release it, it's every Thursday.
Every Thursday.
And this Thursday, if you're here in the United States of America, it's Thanksgiving. And so we're very thankful and grateful for all of our audience members who followed us now for almost an entire year. Can you believe
almost an entire year. And we have so many people that comment every single week, like Andre Walker and Anthony Clinkscale, Nelda Johnson, Emily Katoa, and my buddy Rebecca Johnson from Arizona.
Yeah, and so many
more. So
we appreciate you all more than you know. Thank you for all the comments, the likes, the shares.
Yes, thank you so much.
You know, all of the accolades that you all have given us just based on the things you've seen change in your life, the things that you have seen a shift with your own self-talk, in the self-talk of those who you love most and care about most, because you've turned them on to the self-talk experience.
Yes.
So we did something special because this is a day that we're supposed to be thankful and grateful. And so my co-host here thought of an amazing idea, because whenever you do something, you should be passionate about it. You should have fun with it. And we've had a ton of fun over the last year here at the Self-Talk Experience. And by the way, we're going to go live on IG asking folks, hey, what should we be talking about in season 2 or the second year of the Self-Talk Experience? So stay tuned to the Self-Talk Experience Instagram page. We're going to go live and ask you guys, what topics do you feel would be helpful and add value to your life? So let's talk about the idea that you came up with for this particular episode.
So I thought it would be fun because we've done so many episodes to go back for the best of funny moments on the Self-Talk Experience. Yeah. So today, you're in for a treat. We're going to start with episode 1, and we're going to show you some of the funniest moments we've had here because I've had a good time with you and with you guys. So what do you think? Let's do it?
Let's do it. Enjoy, guys.
If you're a go-getter, faith-driven, and family-focused, and need to break through to your next level, this is the podcast for you. Your self-talk can reshape every area of your life. It's time to dream and think big. Welcome to the Self-Talk Experience with Darnell and Tracy Self. It's time to elevate, baby. Let's get into the show.
Well, here we are with the Self-Talk Podcast. How you feeling?
I cannot believe that you convinced me to do this.
We've been married for 27 years.
Feels like 2.
Oh, it's so awesome.
100.
Really? Okay. She thinks he's a jokester, so.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Okay, let's go. I got you. We're here.
You want to sing the Whitney Houston song for everybody right now?
Oh, I want to dance with somebody. I had the whole thing. I did good.
You did. All the folks were like, yeah.
They loved it.
They loved it.
Yeah. And I was giving it my all because I wanted dinner.
What she's trying to get to is that the Junior Usher Board is where I first was introduced to marijuana. Now, I didn't smoke it. I promise you I didn't. I'm not, listen.
I just think it's ironic that your mom wanted you to make friends and join the Junior Usher Board, and then that happened. Does your mom know that?
She knows now. So
I'm so sorry, Mom.
This rap group came out called Run DMC.
Yeah, Run DMC.
And they wore Adidas sweatsuits in their music videos.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to get an Adidas sweatsuit. So I asked my mom and dad for an Adidas sweatsuit. My dad went and bought me a sweatsuit for Christmas. I'll never forget it. When I unwrapped it and rolled the sleeves out, it was 4 stripes on the sleeve. It was not 3. I'm like, this is not Adidas, Dad. He's like, I know, but it's just like it. I'm like, no. And of course, I went to public school. So, I was excited about wearing this sweatsuit.
You didn't have to wear a uniform.
Exactly.
Right.
It was the worst day in high school. So
did you wear it?
My mom made me. I was like, Mom,
why
help
did
me.
You wear it? Babe, I know this story, but I didn't know you actually wore the sweatsuit.
I felt bad. But my mom was like, babe, your dad spent his money for it. You should wear it.
Did they get you shoes too?
That's probably a dot too, being teased like that in school.
Oh, they teased you bad.
Yeah, they did.
I wouldn't have teased you.
I think I had real shell toe Adidas.
So you had the shoe.
Yeah.
That made it worse. All or nothing.
Right, can you let me finish
do it or
story?
not do it. Yeah, you got me all emotional. Mess up my makeup.
I didn't get you emotional. You became emotional based on you pulling something out of you that was already in you. And now, girl,
I'm growing.
Girl, we're going to take this to the next level. All right, so T-Self is going to do the next episode all by herself. She doesn't need me anymore. So
I really don't. Stay tuned. New promos coming. 2022.
Oh, I'm taking home ec. And I did in the 8th grade. And they taught us how to make donuts. And so after they taught us how to make donuts, it's like, man, this is good. Went home and, I'm only child. So I'm at home by myself. And I called my mom in the 8th grade and I called my mom and said, Mom, I learned how to cook donuts in school. I'm going to make them now. Is that okay? Because I had to.
Were you like
permission.
12?
Oh, whatever you are in the 8th grade.
Oh, wow.
Is that, you shouldn't be cooking at home?
No.
Don't get my mother in
I
trouble.
don't think so.
But
the statute of limitation is over, so she can't get in trouble right now.
Really?
She
Is that what
can't.
you're doing right now?
No, you're 52.
Okay.
It's okay. She can't get in trouble.
What if I didn't want everybody to know my age? Once you cook with grease or oil, you didn't actually throw the oil out. I mean, you saved it in a little can. Did y'all do that?
My mom had a can of bacon grease.
Yeah. So,
She did.
Yep. So
She doesn't anymore.
Right. But the only
Well,
thing.
we don't eat bacon anymore. Sorry, but
Why do you like to just throw out stuff that has nothing to do with the story?
I'm sorry. Yes, because you asked me a question about
that's
the
true, I did.
grease.
All right. So look, the only oil or grease you couldn't keep was fish oil or grease because then all of the food you make with it later would taste like fish.
Okay. I didn't grow up like.
So look. So what about the time when you were younger?
Wait, whoa. Okay. All right, guys, this has been another episode of the Self-Talk Experience. We love you guys out there. My co-host, gotta love him.
So I got fired from the Olive Garden for stealing cheesecake, which I'm not a bad. Everybody was doing it.
has cheesecake?
Everybody was doing it. Yeah, it's like
Everybody was doing
nah,
it.
but I'm saying it wasn't like it was just me. So they had like this little case of desserts, and if your guest says, "Hey, I want some dessert," you go get it, you bring it in, bring it to the table.
Right.
Well, my mom, my aunt, and my grandma came in that day. And if your family comes in, it's almost,
You're
you
gonna
just go
give
get
them
one.
some
You just go
cheesecake.
get one, yeah.
Yeah.
And the manager saw it and he fired me. I don't know why I told that story. But I started working at the Cheesecake Factory.
Let me say
ironically.
something.
So wait, you got fired from Olive Garden for stealing
The irony.
cheesecake, and then you got a job at Cheesecake
Yeah,
Factory.
illustrated.
Did you steal from there too?
No, I did. I'm not a thief. I'm not a stealer. I'm not a thief. Yo, she just judged me.
To quit stuff.
No, I'm not judging you. I like cheesecake too.
You know, it's funny. I was in Orlando, and I'm getting off my flight. I get in this car, this Uber.
Where was I?
I don't know. I think you met me there later. You probably with the kids.
Think I met you there?
Yeah, I can't remember. I travel a lot.
Keep going. Yes.
Somebody help me. Pray for me, y'all.
I just want to know where it was. You're
Okay.
like, I got on my flight. I got in the Uber.
I mean, listen, we just became empty nesters. Like your huge responsibility, which we're going to talk about in another episode, was stay-at-home mom, which you have been the most phenomenal mother.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Right? So take pride in that. That's a big deal.
I love the deflection. I do. Let's get back to you on your flight to Orlando getting in your Uber. What was that about now?
Yes. So I got this Uber. When I was
And
100th episode, it would be a lot better.
Also, what did we do?
We took a course.
We took a course on podcasting.
Yeah.
You just talked about it.
Yep.
Instead of trying to fail our way through as much,
Yep.
we learned a lot.
Yep. We should have our podcast mentor on here as a guest.
We should.
Yeah.
And you even got the same microphones that Michael Jackson used to record Thriller, apparently.
Really? Is that what you wanted to say?
Didn't that what you told me?
I know. But
You said because you're famous. Remember? You're famous.
Anyway, the 4 love languages, right? Or are there 5?
They're 5.
Oh, they're 5 now,
They're
right?
5. Not 5 now. They're always 5. You just acted like they just all of a sudden added one on. Let's add another love language. So let's confuse Darnell. Darnell, what are your love languages?
There are 5 love
They're
languages.
5.
So I brought it up because that is so funny. I'm such a sales guy, man. I'm like selling y'all. Look, they added another one. There's no way I didn't know that. No, but
But I always wanted to come past your store because you seemed like you were always in the front of the store.
Mm-hmm.
So I always wanted to come in just so I could see you
yeah.
because I thought you were cute. And I dragged my sister. She remembers it. I used to drag her in there because we couldn't afford it. We never bought anything because it was a high-end store. So I couldn't afford to shop there. But we just came in there to see you. And you never noticed me.
I did notice you. I just was too shy.
But you don't remember me coming in there, do you? You just remember when I got the job. But do you remember when I used to come in?
There was a lot of pretty girls that walked in.
Wow.
So hold on, let me finish.
Whoa.
There was a lot of pretty girls, but I remember you being one of the pretty girls who walked in because you were looking at a Simpson t-shirt.
You remember that? I got the Bart Simpson t-shirt.
I didn't remember.
Because they weren't expensive. So
yes.
it was one of many. Wow.
Yeah, but 27 years, like we really want to talk about.
You bought up the mall.
Okay, so look.
What is your
I
point?
bought the mall for a reason.
Hey, Self Talk family, we are back in the house.
Did you really just sing that?
I think so. I think I'm tired.
Is that your self-talk? Change that. What else can you say?
I know I'm tired.
How about, man, I put everything in today. Today was a grind day.
Yes, it was.
Okay, good.
I got this.
All right.
That's very
true. You just
true.
bless somebody.
That's very true.
Right? Because you were able to say, hey, I don't know if I'm comfortable answering that right now. And that would be honest.
Yeah, but you just helped me.
Right.
As we were talking through it.
Girl, I'm good for you. Better keep me around.
Because I was getting ready to just lie. I'm just kidding. No, I would never do that. I would never do that, especially to you. Never do that.
I don't know how we've lasted this long, guys, with her being partially transparent.
No, with you, I do feel safe usually.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's so funny. When you said that, I just thought about one of my favorite hymns growing up at church was called "Count Your Blessings." So now,
You want to sing it?
No. So now count your blessings, name them one by one. It was like a really good song. Anyway, you made me think, so that could be my trigger to go to that song.
Yes.
To think about that song. I'm always going to think about that.
Good. I'm glad that helped. And I'm sure a lot of our listeners and viewers will.
Yeah, look it up.
start
It's a really
singing
good
the
song. It is.
Okay. Any
I know the
other
whole-
part of the song that you'd like to sing?
Just go to number 3.
No, I'm interested because maybe there's some lyrics that can help me out in regards to change that you're thinking about, So you count them one by one. What else should you do?
Count your many blessings. See what God has done.
Okay.
It rhymes one by one.
Right. No, this is good.
But there's a song too, and it says, sometimes you just have to encourage yourself.
You want
You
to sing
have
that?
to find it. You love when I sing, don't you? No, I'm not singing today. I will
Okay.
not. But
Anything you want to say about that?
I do not.
About marriage counseling?
First of all, we don't go to marriage counseling. It's marriage retreat.
Same thing.
It's not.
I mean, they counsel us while we're there.
Not one-on-one.
I mean, well, maybe we should get marriage counseling.
now
Sounds like right now we need some.
Well, I'm going to come out of my comfort zone and make a call then, because what is wrong with you?
Hey, 28 years, man. It's time. Take it to the next level. No, I can see that, right? Because even when you think someone is saying something because they truly are complimentary, or they may say, "How you doing, queen?" And you may think, "Oh, I'm a queen," but that next
but the
line
way
is
you just did that is not. No, you did it real sexy.
I did.
How you doing, queen? If somebody says, "How you doing, queen?" That's different than "How you doing, queen?" Babe, why did you all of a sudden go? Is that how you speak to women? You
No,
do that whole
because
little thing?
no, what I'm saying is that sometimes you change the wording, you think, "Oh, it's okay," but sometimes it's how you say it, not the wording.
It's always how you say it. Absolutely.
So being nice, you have to be
Being nice,
careful.
You have to be careful with being sexy. Or you're trying to be nice. How you doing, queen? What is that about? What's that?
So we're talking about being complimentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't want you to say that to anyone because I don't like the way you did it.
I don't even say queen, but I
do
know
you
some
say?
people do. How you doing? I say hi to everybody,
Yes.
as you know. And there's, a lot of books talk about it in different ways. Some talk about how you have to ask 7 times.
7?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Before you get to the
Before
root.
you really get to the root?
Yeah.
If somebody asks me 5 times. I'm done. I'm like,
You think so?
That's my answer. Yeah.
Want to try it?
No. Don't.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Self-Talk Experience.
Self-talk. I'm so excited to be here today.
Yes, I'm really excited because I'm going to be extremely vulnerable.
Oh, wow.
In this episode.
I'm always a vulnerable one, babe. Oh, what are we talking about?
Failure.
Oh, yeah.
And failure does not... Really?
Oh, no, say it out loud.
She just said you can talk a lot about failure.
I didn't mean it like that. I meant because you have overcome so many obstacles in
Fix
your
it up.
life and in business, and you would be a perfect person to be very vulnerable about not succeeding all the time.
Somebody help me.
Okay, start over.
No, we're not starting over. We're not starting over. Listen, guys. Yes, I have failed a little bit. Quite a bit. But I'm proof that it's not a final destination. It's not fatal like the game plan you had when you were taking chemistry in college.
Why are you bringing that up? This is the thing. You said you were going to be vulnerable, not me. And anyway, I didn't fail. You want to know why I didn't fail? Because when I was taking chemistry, they made the mistake of letting you do take-home quizzes. Well, I'm not going to take the test myself at home. I'm going to give it to my boyfriend then? My fiance.
Fiance.
Yeah. So I was taking all the stuff in class, like all the classwork, and I was getting Fs. But then on the take-home test, I was getting A's. So I ended up passing with a C. You helped me graduate.
You really want your kids to see that you did that in school, in college?
Well, no, but I overcame a failure or a possible failure. I mean,
I don't think.
this is what this episode is about, right?
I don't think it's quite about that.
And anyway, you started the whole episode off and you said, hey guys, I'm going to be vulnerable. And then you're putting my stuff out there.
Yeah, because you said under your breath.
But I didn't fail the class. I passed the class and I got my degree.
Yes, you did. Very good. And thank God it wasn't in science.
Well, thank you for helping me. It was hard.
You're welcome.
I don't like chemistry.
Remember, this is a self-talk experience. The things we say to ourselves about ourselves eventually determines what we attract for ourselves.
And also, why are you laughing?
Because she does this every episode. It's the funniest thing. It's like, I go for the close. She's like, and by the way, go ahead.
But it's good all the time. I was just going to say, to close us out, babe, that it's pretty impossible to fail if you're watching the self-talk on Thursday.
And, now what if you kept going back and forth like that? All right, guys, take care. See you next time. All right, guys, ask the tough questions. Is it who you are? Is it where you are? And then you determine where to go from there. But you ultimately get to choose that. It's another
Absolutely.
self-talk.
Absolutely.
Why
are you looking at me?
Because whenever I say this has been another self-talk, and I say, remember the things we say to ourselves about ourselves will determine what and even who we attract for ourselves. She says, yeah, and remember, if you're going to look at like 70% of the episodes, it's like I close it out and I say that, and she's like, and remember, and you say something.
But that's not always like that.
I know, 70% of the time. I mean, if you like that, I can always just look at you. That's why I looked at you. I can look at you and you just close it out.
But it puts me on a spot because what if I'm not ready to close it out?
You're right. So I'm just not going to look. And if you want to just go ahead and say something, just say it. Just go ahead and say it. And we won't even cut.
Thank you for joining us today for the self-talk experience. And if you want to ask me a question, just text me.
See you guys.
You were going in, and when you started out, it was so good.
Ready, wasn't it?
Lately,
So promising.
no, they were
They were ready, weren't they?
they were ready. And he started.
Sing
He went
it
up to
with
the
me.
mic. It was all quiet. And he started. He said, "Lately, I've been thinking something's going wrong." And then
You got an attitude, but you're not in the mood
like you used to.
Like you used to.
And then it's like you were going, and everybody was all in. And all of a sudden, you were like,
That second verse.
it was so funny.
You know what's so crazy about that is that sometimes you can get so hyped up about things and don't realize what you have done until it has happened. And you're like, what have I put
Right.
myself into? You know,
Yeah.
especially with these young kids.
Yeah, but the point is, you've always been this guy. You've always been the guy to take the risk and to do the thing. You were never scared. So put yourself out there, even if you may forget the words or may fail at something. You've always, how is that in you?
Just talk good to yourself.
Absolutely every day. Focusing on the win, right? Focusing on the win. That's what we do.
Hey guys, this has been another episode of the Self-Talk. Remember, the things we say to ourselves about ourselves eventually determine what and even who we attract for ourselves.
All we do is win, 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 no matter what. Hey, welcome to the Self-Talk Experience. I'm here today with my co-host, love of my life, Darnell. You look like you're flexing or something. What's happening here?
Working out, man. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
babe, seriously, you're all like,
It's just who I
I'm
am
going to
now.
wait for her to throw it to me. You need to relax yourself.
Thank you for listening to the Self-Talk Podcast with Darnell and Tracy Self. We hope you enjoyed. Be sure to rate and review this podcast on your favorite podcast listening platform. And we'll see you next time. And remember, talk good to yourself.
If you've ever started something and said to yourself, I'm not quitting until I reach the finish line, there's a perfect podcast for you. The We Won't Quit podcast by my man, Mike Humes, mailman and millionaire, never gave up. Not only did he have success, but he's helped a ton of other people do the same thing. He's going to be interviewing people who never stopped until they finish. So check it out. We Won't Quit podcast.